right, so we are ready now to go ahead and dissect the mouth of the frog. Let me see, I'm trying to get this. I like to use this color background because I think it just makes it more apparent where things are. So the easy part about dissecting the frog is once you cut the jaws right here on the side, you need to snip it. We will be able to see the inside of the frog properly. And then we are going to be able to look at our chart on the external anatomy of the frog that I had put it as an extra handout for you to be able to print out. And so this could help guide you as you look at the parts of the frog. And so let's go ahead and first do the incision on the sides of the frog. And I'm going to use scissors. These scissors will be just fine. Even though it is a bone, this bone is not as hard as some jaw bones. Okay, so I'm literally cutting right here to the side. And now I'm going to do the other side. Okay, so now there's some liquid coming out. All right, which is okay. No problem. You know that little, if you saw the one previously, if you just soak it up on that rag that he is packaged in, that's great. All right. So sometimes a dropper might come in handy if there was a lot of liquid in there, but there really isn't. Okay. So the one unique feature that I love showing about the frog's mouth is his tongue. Look at that. Our tongues are attached to the back of our throats, whereas the frog's tongue is attached to the front of his mouth. He literally flips. If this was not in formaldehyde, this would actually stretch like a piece of gum. And this is his tongue, and it's attached to that front part right there. I think that is such a cool adaptation for frogs. All right, so let's go back to our chart really quick. And you see the tongue right here, and then you'll see the glottis is a little slit. And above the slit is that black hole, which is the esophagus. And then to the sides of that black hole are the eustachian tubes, which go to the ears per se, but it's really a tympanic membrane. Okay, so remember when we were doing the external anatomy, the tympanic membrane is this one right here. It's like the eardrum. Okay, so let's go in the mouth and go find those things. Now, let's see. Open this up so you can see it as best you can. Right here on the side, these are the eustachian tubes right here. Okay, there's one right here and one right there. Now, going way in the back of his throat, let's see. Okay, hang on, this right in here, this looks like a little cave, that's his esophagus. Now, there's a little slit right in here that you can't really see. I'm pulling it back, and I think you can see it a little better. That little slit right there. That's the glottis, okay? So we have the glottis right there where I'm sticking it in. There you go. Now you can see it better. Glottis, esophagus, and the eustachian tubes that go to the tympanic membrane. All right. Well, let's go back to our chart. And And we are going to look for the vomeron teeth right here, vomeron teeth. Okay. And then there are maxillary teeth. So vomeron teeth, there's only two. And maxillary teeth, you can feel them with your glove, the ridges of your glove. And then you'll see the nostrils. Well, here they said nostrils. I've been telling you nares. And it is scientifically better to say nares when referring to a frog. But in this particular diagram, they put nostrils. But that's okay. All right. So let's go ahead and go look for those in the parts of the frog. Okay. So I am going to snip this tongue off just to get it out of the way. Okay. I'm going to put that to the side. It's an unusual kind of shape there. I kind of make it, and to me that looks like a little bitty heart, right? Anyway, but that's not the heart. All right. So let's go look. You see the two vomeron teeth right there? They're right there, those two little bumps. Let me see how I can pull this back. All right. There we go, there we go. Right here, these two are its vomeron teeth. And then right along the edge, right here, you can literally feel like little razor type teeth inside with your glove. And those are the maxillary teeth. So you have your two vomeron teeth, and then you have these maxillary teeth. Yeah. Now, if you notice these two holes right here, there's one right here next to this vomeron teeth, and there's one right here next to this one. These are the nares, okay, or nostrils. And if I were to use my probe and go through there, let's see. I'm going to see if I can do it this way. Well, let's see. It'll come out right there. You see it? Hang on, hang on. Right there. Let's see if I could stick the needle out more. There we go. Right there. So that is your nostril or nares. Okay? All right. And then remember the tympanic membrane. It's the eustachian tubes, which are these right here. These eustachian tubes go directly to the tympanic membrane. If you could see, right there. I just poked the tympanic membrane. All right. And that's it. That's everything that has to do with the inside of the frog's mouth. I hope you enjoyed that and learned a lot. All right.